Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you look at the lines. What am I talking about? It's midday. It's look at the lines. Not midday money. It's nighttime. 11:30. Week 15 NFL action. First look for the next week, which is weird because we just did a look at lines for this coming weekend, starting with tomorrow night. But listen, the lines are posting. They're coming up. I got 2 bets in already. I'll tell you about them. And a bunch of other games I'm ready to load up. So before I get going, hit the like button here. You're on the YouTube. Excellent. You're on the Twitter. Give me a follow. At Mr. Sean Higgs. Sean Higgs YouTube. iHeartRadio after the fact. This is actually one you should do after the fact when I do my looking at the lines. Thursday night, December 11th, 8:15 kickoff. Falcons and Tampa Bay. Oh, the old 5.5. You got to love that crappy 5.5 line. Normally I'm dogging it up in this spot with 5.5. Not going to lie. Not going to lie to you. But we got Atlanta. I just can't. We're going to see them coming off a game in Seattle, getting drubbed. They didn't look good the week prior. But Tampa Bay, am I running the bet on Tampa Bay? They for me, I look at them as like I had the Falcons, I had the Cardinals last week, Sunday, or like yesterday, basically. Tampa to me is a team that's just you're just, it's a losing battle. You're just hurt. Covering a 5.5 here, I'm so torn because I think Atlanta is trash. I said that at the beginning of the year, everybody wants to run and take Atlanta. I was like, we forgot about Tampa Bay just keeps winning games. And even now, Tampa, you're still putting together wins, struggling with all your injuries. Now, I have nothing here. You'll see coming up, we're going to start seeing the big Caps games I like. I want to take the 5.5. I do. Because I think Atlanta's really going to get embarrassed in Seattle. And this line would very well go up. If I'm being perfectly honest. Right? If I think they're losing, I got Seattle this week over Atlanta. I think you're going to get a spot where this line will come up a little bit. Because let's be honest. With Tampa playing the Saints, and I like the Saints 8.5, simply because, like I said, Tampa's injuries, I just can't get past all of them. And to come out here and to say they're going to win by 10 over New Orleans, which is easily possible. New Orleans got a rookie quarterback. I don't know if the guy's any good. I'm not a huge fan of him. But I know this. With a new head coach and a new QB and everybody else, they're going to fight every inch, This game here, though, I wish they could flex out of some of these crappy games. Ugh. Again, lean with the Falcons. Haven't pulled the trigger. Here we go, though. We'll jump on some Arizona Cardinals here. And the points. And Houston. We liked Houston last week there versus the Colts, right? You give me points. The team that's getting better, getting healthier, playing better, winning. Do I think they cover a 7? I mean, there's 7 that I'm staring at a 7 at DraftKings right now I can get. I'm probably going to take this after the show if it's still here. I'm taking Arizona. There is a 7 at DraftKings as I do this, as we're speaking here. DK has 7. Caesars has 7, 6.5s at FanDuel. Give me Arizona. Dude, this guy, they're just in every game. If you want to, well, I guess you want to look at an under here. I might take the under here as well. 42.5 look like they're pretty much everywhere. Been nice if I could get a little better number. And better means just anything. Anything with it. 43.5, 43. Obviously, I'm going under. I want the most points possible. Where is this game for the 14th? Where are we here? Houston. Totals. 42.5 is everywhere. Probably going to use the under here as well. Give me Arizona any under. We got comments today. Who we got here? Michael B's back in the house. Might only another show. They've been piling up today. I started midday money like 5 o'clock. I had to get my rant in about the bowl rankings. And then we got lines for football. Cast a big bet on Notre Dame. San Diego. Listen, I came into our college basketball. I had Jackson State just misses for me. New Mexico 135 lose by 2. I had another like half-point loser, whatever. Last year college basketball 97 and 91, 58%. This year 80 and 70. Excuse me, 80 and 77. 80 and 77. So 17 less wins, 6 more losses. So I'm off 25 games. More importantly, I'm off 10 wins. I need a 10-0 run. I'm just always just close. Alex, hello. Probably take Atlanta against Tampa's. Atlanta's entire offense is predicted around the run, which is the strength of Tampa's defense. But the quarterback keeps you in it. The guy keeps you in the game. And 5.5, Mike? Like Zona, they played nothing, one-score games. Exactly. Houston off Kansas City. Exactly. And not only are they off Kansas City, the week after that, I believe they have the Jags, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Who do they have after this, Houston? Oh, sorry. No, they got Vegas. They got Vegas after this game. Let's go on Florida, so I gave it. I don't know if you actually bet it. Got a bad number with saying I'm not feeling great. I mean, I'm a little annoyed with it is what it is with the basketball. I told you my college hoops is just frustrating right now. Let's just stick to football. Move on. Raiders getting 12.5, 39.5 from the Eagles. Let's get on this under as soon as possible. It's going to. If I lose with this again, DraftKings 40.5. Let's go. We're jumping on this under here. Raiders play defense. The offense is terrible. Do I like Vegas coming outside here in December to Philly? Heck no. Heck to the no. And the Philly, do I really want to run the bet Philly with laying any kind of points? I mean, honestly, part of me wants to take the Raiders here in the 12 points. As a straight fade to Philadelphia and the lack of offense from them. I mean, laying 12.5? No, thank you. Under. Grab that under. It's 40.5 out here right now. That's where I'd go. Again, this forget about Super Bowl hangover. Super Bowl hangover. It's December the second or third as I do this video, depending on what time zone you're in. We're really going to say, oh, they're going to break out of it on December 14th. We're going to have an epiphany of offense. And even if they do, are they scoring 37? Because that's odds going over. I mean, are they scoring in the 30s? 34 points or whatever? Because I don't think the Raiders are doing diddly. Diddly squiddly. Not much. No, thank you. Not interested in there. Again, although I wouldn't, if you're out here running to take a 12.5, I get it. I've taken uglier. We know that. But under the 39.5 or 40.5, you get it. Jets and the Jaguars, 9.5 for our New York Jets. Why wouldn't I take the 9.5 here? Of course we will take a 9.5. We got the Jags coming off a big game versus the Colts. And then after this one, they're heading to Denver. And in between, who we got? Oh, the Jets. The lowly Jets. Mr. Let's trade everybody away and rebuild Jets. Okay. Not really 9.5. Now, I know I got bit by these guys against Tennessee laying 6.5. But 3-win Jets, 9.5. Why do I feel like Jacksonville is going to just go right into the slop with these guys? Will that be shocking? No, because let's look at the scores here. Where can we get some ugly Jaguar games? And again, this is based on our totals. This is going back. If you look at their season this year with the Jags, it's crazy. All close games. The Carolina game. And Carolina, they lost 26-10. They got it done there. The Cincy game. And this is where I'm going to kind of make cases for the Jags because we've had them a few times. They lost 31-27. If they kick a field goal, they're up 30-24. And Cincy has to come down again. Do they score a touchdown that time? Who knows? Could have won that game. 17-10 Houston, 26-21 win over San Fran. Kansas City game, they came back winning there 31-28. Lost 20-12 to Seattle. It was close, 35-7. The Chargers just raced them right out of the gate there. 30-29 overtime Vegas. 36-29 against Houston. They lost. I mean, that was against the backup crazy game. Arizona overtime. 27-24. And then last week, 25-3. They were laying 6 there. Every other game, they are from there's nothing more than 3.5. 3-point doggy, 2.5 point favorite. 3-point doggy, 3.5 point doggy, 2-point favorite. Now we're getting lay numbers. Again, it's the Jets. This is not the Jets are good. But the Jets have been competitive. Like they fought New England, Baltimore. They beat Atlanta. They beat Cleveland before that. They beat Cincinnati. I mean, the Jets, you got a new quarterback in there. You got players for a new coach. Yeah, I'm going to take the 9.5 here. The Jags will get picked off somewhere. They're the Jaguars. 9.5. Nope. I will take 9.5, thank you. New York Jets plus 9.5. I mean, like I said here with the Jaguars, if you look at their losses, the early loss to Cincinnati, if that's a win, say they don't get in that wacky game versus Houston, these guys are 10-2. As unbelievable as that sounds. Right? That sounds just crazy to say. But unfortunately, it is the truth. They were right there to be 10-2. Craziness for sure. All right, let's head on over to the next game here. I'm still looking for my Jets play here, so I can grab this 9.5 before we head over to the where are we at on next game here? Let's pull up the banner. Browns and the Bears. I mean, the only way I can look at this, and I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on the under in this one. Chicago laying 7.5, total 39.5. Yeah, you'd think you'd have to take a under in this one. Do you love? I know we got a lot of Sanders lovers here. This guy in Chicago versus a Bears team. I'm done kicking the Bears back in. I've done it enough. I wasn't a Bear supporter to start the year. I thought they were going to be bad. I have the under win total. That's a loser already. Someone once said, "You are what your record says you are. You are who you are." This is a team with home field playoff ambitions right now. Again, do I trust Caleb Williams and them laying this number even to the Browns? No, because the Browns have a defense, right? That's why we're looking at the under here. You know the Browns' defense is going to show up. They don't ever not show up. They come in, that defense shows up 3 days before the rest of the team shows up. They are that good. 39.5. Again, I want the most points possible in these kind of scenarios. But what are they scoring here? What do you think the Raiders score here? Or excuse me, the Raiders, the Browns score. You think they get 2 touchdowns? I don't think they get 2 touchdowns. This is not a 2 touchdown kind of spot I see for the Bears. Give me the under. Under for me. Where we at? Like we says, the Raiders, hopefully they don't do something stupid this year, like try to win a game. Yeah. But what quarterback you looking to get? Plush actions in the house. Jags laying 10. You can't do it. I'll take that. I'll lose with the Jets in 10. I don't care. 9.5. Like I said, no more Sanders for the Browns. The GOAT is dead. Coach going back to the Oregon kid. I don't think so. I think him. Where are you going? You had the other kid for a little bit. Throw Sanders out there. Let's see what he's got. Take the Patriots are I see them at a 2-point dog right now, as well as a 1-point favorite. I get it. Oh, revenge spot for the Bills. And the Bills hurt me this week, right? I had Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh at 4.5. Came in with a good number. That's how my NFL season's been. But the Bills' defense is the sketchiest part of the game out of the 4 units. I'm not loving that. Do I like the Patriots to win here? I do. We could get a 2 here, 1.5. If you can't get the Patriots as a little dog at 1 or whatever, plus 105, even money, lay to 110. This will be a close game. This will be a close game. And honestly, this is a huge game for the Bills. I mean, you've lost a bunch of games this year. You're favored in every single game. You're supposed to be favored in every single game. You've lost multiple games this year. And why did I take them on the road? Why did I have Pittsburgh? Because I saw this team play down and lose. Do you forget they lost to the Falcons? Lost to the Falcons on the road? Okay, you beat the Jets. Exciting. Lost to the Falcons. You beat Carolina. I don't know if we beat the brakes off them, 49. Lost to Miami, 30-13. Lost at Houston, 23-19. What's going to happen here? This team's better than those other ones combined. Not interested in Buffalo. Ravens. 3 against Cincinnati here. Total 51.5. I like the Bengals. But Burrow's back. They're still sort of alive. against this defense for the Ravens. We had Cincy on Thanksgiving. What are the Ravens? What's changed in 2 weeks? I'll tell you a secret. Nothing's changed. The defense is bad. Think about that. They gave 30-something points, and they were settling for field goals. Imagine if they get 2 touchdowns instead of out of the 4 field goals they took. We're talking a game. It's in the mid-40s. It's 45-10 or 12 or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, give me the Bengals. Bengals at home. We'll take it. The Chargers and the Chiefs. I just grabbed this before the show started. 5.5. Give me the Chargers again. Kansas City laying points. Here's that 5.5 again. Yeah, it's Mahomes and Andy Reid are home. They're good. This is not a good team for whatever the reason. They're just not winning games. They're not performing this year. They had flashes of oh boy, they're back. Watch out. Here we go. Watch out. You're 6-6. This game's a field goal. All right. No, I'll take the Chiefs. 5.5. No, I'm not taking the Chiefs at 5.5. You're crazy. Not interested. Not interested. One more in the 1 o'clock window. Then let the comments. We have the Washington Commanders. 2.5. Total 47.5 versus the Giants. This is a spot you think the Giants win. Not like Washington, right? You're thinking Giants are bad. This is such a Giant spot. You see it right there in all caps. They win this game. Mr. Krabby Hands is going to do his thing. New York, start spreading the news. Coach said he's going back to the Sanders. No, the coach said he's going back to the Sanders kid. He's going back to Dylan Gabriel, not Sanders. I mean, Sanders looked pretty bad versus the Niners. Say what you want. I don't think it looked good. That's my opinion. Let's hit the 4 o'clock window here. 4:25. Colts and Seattle. Give me Seattle. The Colts, here comes, we knew there'd be a little aggression with Daniel Jones. Second half, their schedule looks a little tough. Seattle at home. Bro, Seattle, folks, this might be your NFC Super Bowl participant. And everybody's talking, it's the Rams, the Eagles, and the Bears. Everybody's sleeping on Seattle. Don't get sleepless in Seattle. Give me Seattle here. 3, and I love that 3.5. 10-point win incoming. Packers and the Broncos. This is an under game for me. I know that the Packers found some offense in the dome on Thanksgiving. The Broncos let the Washington come in and score all these late points. Dude, mile high. This game. We've seen both of these teams. You want to do not a side-by-side per se, but you look at some of these scores. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Look at this. I mean, going back to just in week 2 for the Packers. What was that, 13-10 in Green Bay? Or, excuse me, Baltimore. What was that Baltimore score? Or Cleveland score? Those would be Baltimore Colts. 13-10. 27-18, 13-16. 7-10, 23-6. Just ugly. Ugly. And not to be outdone, Green Bay with their share of clunkers. The Philly game, 10-7. 16-3 the week before that. 13-10 versus Cleveland. Now you're going to give me some defense here at home? I'll go under. Not think twice. Panthers and the Saints. I've been wanting to try to take a little Saints. 8.5 versus Tampa Bay. This one here, I don't know. It looks way too easy to take Carolina, the way Bryce Young's been quarterbacking this year. Totally improved. If Take Carolina today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, before it reopens. Because short of him being caught on, they have a backup quarterback, Carolina. Andy Dalton's QB in New Orleans. This line is going right to 3 and above. Take the Panthers now. Take the Panthers now. Lions and Rams. 4.5 here for Dan Campbell. Mister, I'm going to go for it every single time. And that's why you're a 4.5 point dog, because you were 4-5, and the season, you're in trouble. I mean, you got Dallas this week. It's not going to be an easy game. Oof. Give me the Rams here. Better coach. That's it. Who's going to be Mr. Stupid today? Rams guy or Lions guy? I'm leaning Lions guy. We'll lay it. We'll lay it with the Rams. Wish I had the 3.5, but it's moved. Titans, 12.5 point dog here. 43.5 total, San Fran. Cam Ward looks terrible. I thought he put up a fight last week. We had him the week before. I was like, you know what? I think they're going to be feisty. Maybe some money line. Really? 25-6 or whatever how you lost, Tennessee? Terrible. Terrible team. Not interested. Again, though, do I want to make 12.5 for Purdy? I know you beat Cleveland. This is Cleveland in Tennessee with a worse defense. I mean, San Fran, let's be honest, will be 27-10 again, like the other game. 27-6, 24-3, 24-9. Definitely lean San Fran. So I'm not talking off the Niners. Sunday night, Dallas, Minnesota. You know, my thinking on this one is very simple. It's either you take the Cowboys here, right? Because where's this line going? They beat Detroit. This is 9. They lose. They need to win to make the playoffs. It goes up again. Not sure why what is going on here? Oh, there's like a timer here? I don't want a timer working. How do we fix the time? This is craziness. Timer off. I don't know why the timer was on there. There's all this new stuff here. Fancy. Any hoot. We're taking Dallas because this line's going up. Not coming down. Not coming down one bit. It's only going to get higher. Only getting higher. Your final game, your Monday nighter, timer off. Miami and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh for me here. Here comes Miami out of South Beach right into winter weather wonderland. Pitt, terrible game previously. Yeah, this is I hate saying stupid stuff like get right spot. This is a Pittsburgh win spot. Much like taking the Jets over Miami here again and back-to-back roadies in cold weather. Not interested in Miami here. Again, it's not like, oh, it's going to be chilly. Mike Tomlin, I think, is on the hot seat. I said that, was it today or yesterday with Joe Madden? I said, this guy, with Doug and Chip and Fargo, I'm like, I think this guy, that's it for him. He needs a win. Rodgers is on his way to full retirement. Look terrible. Get a win at home versus a bad team. You think you're going to hang on to the division here with Cincy and Baltimore? Cincy thinking they're alive. Baltimore's like we're the favorites to win out, even though we're terrible for the first 2 months. Yeah, I take Pitt. Let's go through. And you know I love that 3.5. They're trying to get you to take that half point. No thank you. No thanks. Pit it up. Steelers. Winning for Greg Lloyd and Barry Bananas Foster. There you go. Your look-ahead line report, NFL Week 15. Again, this isn't for this week. This is next. next week. And that will be a wrap for tonight. There you go. Thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday. Bye-bye.